everybody. It's Jackie Luke Vaughn, and I am here with Mike Hersh. Tell us who you are, Mike.
I am the National Communications Director for Progressive Democrats.
So Mike and I have connected. When did we connect? Garland?
Garland show.
Yeah, the Garland Nixon
show
and
every
Garland,
Friday.
Manhattan is not Chicago, so you're supposed to be here. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. So I wanted to make sure that I came here, not so much for the big name speakers, although that last panel, I hope you guys saw it and I hope you enjoyed it, but I really wanted to make connections with people who are working either within the Democratic Party trying to reform it or outside of the Democratic Party to establish separate apparatuses of power, because that's the only way this is going to work. We have to have options. So I believe, and we believe here in Coffee Current Events and Politics, that we have to have a choice. We have to believe, okay, if we want to stay within the Democratic Party and try to reform the party from the inside, we ought to be able to do that. We shouldn't tell people, oh, shame on you for trying to still be a Democrat. At least that's not where we are. But we also want to give people information, letting them know that if that's not what they want, then there are other organizations where they can do that. So tell me what PDA is.
The PDA was founded in 2004, right after the Democratic convention that nominated John Kerry. Because we knew with the nomination of John Kerry, we weren't going to get single payer, we weren't going to get jobs for all, we weren't going to get fracking ban or climate that we needed. And we knew at that time that although he was a lot better than Bush and Cheney, which is saying basically nothing, we needed to keep that message alive inside the Democratic Party and working with social and economic and racial justice movements outside the party so that flame would not go out inside the Democratic Party. Because as we all know, the Democratic Party has too much corporate influence, too much lobbyist influence, and if everybody who didn't like that left the Democratic Party, the corporations and lobbyists would have a celebration. There go those pesky progressives telling us what to do, reminding us that we're being just like Republicans and we better clean up our act. They would be happy if we all left. So we're staying there, not just to spite them, although that's a benefit. We're happy to give them a little bit of heartburn.
I like that perspective, because I do agree, even though it's frustrating to see the Democratic Party push progressives around and to see some progressives within the Democratic Party capitulate to the parties. I mean, because the Democratic Party is a big old machine. It's a big old corporate-backed machine. So it is frustrating from a progressive leftist perspective to see the machine crush so many progressives. But I agree with your point, though, that if everybody who is opposed to the Democratic Party's platform and machinations, or you know, if everybody who is opposed to the Democratic Party left the party, then they'd be so happy.
Then they'd be free to be the same old trickle-down neoliberal neocon party that they want to be, just like the Republicans, but a little bit more polite about how bigoted they were. It'd still be bigoted, but it'd be less bigoted, so it'd be like, you want your trickle-down with a lot of bigotry or just a little subtle of a bigotry. But we can do better than that in the Democratic Party. That's why progressive Democrats are still there, even though, just like you're saying, Jackie, a lot of times they're trying to crush us, shut us to the side, tell lies about us, say we're asking for too much. Always we're asking for moving too fast. Always moving too fast. Well, when you're asking for justice, freedom, and equality, there's no such thing as asking for too much.
Exactly.
There's no such thing as asking for it too fast.
Exactly.
There's the imperative of now. There is the immediacy of now. Because 1 second of injustice, 1 second of inequality is 1 second too long. And we got to keep reminding the Democrats of that. Because if we all left, there'd be nobody in that room that would say, hey, what's going to happen to working people? What's going to happen to poor people? What's going to happen to children who go to bed hungry? What's going to happen to parents who send their kids to a school that's falling apart around their ears? What's going to happen to public transportation where people can't afford to keep a car on the road? Or people who are concerned about climate, we're all driving around and we can't forecast 20, 30 years in the future without us being underwater from all this climate change.
See, so we do need people in the room with the establishment Democrats to remind them, no, you're supposed to be the party of the people, act like it. And so, yeah, people who are still wanting to support the Democratic Party, wanting to change and reform the Democratic Party, yeah, there is an option. You don't have to just toe the Democratic Party's establishment water. You can partner with progressive Democrats of America who really do push a progressive leftist agenda within the Democratic Party. And the only way they can be viable is if they have more support, is if they have more within their ranks to show those still in the Democratic Party, no, you can't just push us around and no, we're not going to capitulate to your agenda. We are a voice within this party that you must listen to. And we have to still work with people outside of the party too. And that's the great thing that I love about PDA. It's not that we're just going to stay in the Democratic Party and we're not going to deal with everybody who's a green or everybody who's a socialist. No, there's a coalition to be built from those progressives within the Democratic Party with those outside of the party to build separate bases of power.
Absolutely. And we run progressives against incumbents. The whole Bernie movement started because our late founder, Tim Carpenter, bothered and badgered and nagged Bernie Sanders. Said, you got to run for president as a Democrat. We got to have you up on that stage with Hillary Clinton and whoever else is running, talking single payer, talking a fracking ban, talking climate change, talking demilitarization, saying the regime change is illegal and it makes us less safe and more safe. And you get more information about PDA at pdamerica.org. We hope you come and sign on to our email list. If you don't like it, you can always unsubscribe later. But it's very important that somebody is challenging the Democrats from the primary. And by the time election day runs around, you're voting against somebody or you're voting for the lesser two evils. You're at the game too late. We don't want you to be a participant. We don't want you to be a consumer of politics. We want you to be a leader like Jackie is, getting involved every single day in the morning, giving people a hard time if they're giving people a hard time. You tell people the truth whether they want to hear it or not, especially if they don't want to hear it.
Especially.
You nag people, bother people, mobilize people. You give a voice to people who need a voice, who don't have a voice. And you show, throw bad incumbents out, whether they're a Democrat or a Republican. They're either with the people, they're against the people. If they're against the people, we lead the people to be against them, and we can do better. Replace them with somebody who will listen. Get somebody from your own group, run yourself. Do something. If you have a bad representative who's not representing you, a lousy senator on your city council, county council, whatever, challenge them yourself or find somebody to get behind and turn them out. If they won't listen, you make them listen. If you can't make them listen, you make them into a private citizen, and then they have to try to get you to listen to them because you're sitting in their seat and they're out on the street with a sign complaining.
See, this is the benefit of building coalition with people who have experience. I mean, let's be honest. The Democratic Party knows how to do it. They know they have the blueprint. So why not partner with people who are part of that organization and use it to get what we want? That's the point. Options for everyone. There is no one way to overthrow the system, but we have all got to work together to do it because the system as it exists must go. That's our goal at Coffee Current Events and Politics. Not to tell you who you should support, but to give you the tools and the information and the courage to know that you don't have to support the system as it exists. And we're here, I am here to learn all the different ways and all the different people who are fighting against the system and bring it to you. So thank you, Mike. Thank you so much for joining me. And I am definitely going to get back to the studio with you guys.
All right.
I know, and because I've just been so busy.
We've all been so busy.
But this is a great reset, and thank you a lot.
Well, thank you so much.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you later.